ever been recognized? And how is it dealing with people who enjoy your stuff?
Publicly, I have not. Oh, I've been recognized once, and actually, this is a story back from the We Have No Shame channel, which is a story in and of itself. But when I first started YouTubing, my channel was We Have No Shame. I was working with Rob Davis and Zach Dorton, and things happen, and I don't really speak with Davis anymore. But I'm still, Zach Dorton's still a really good friend of mine.
Everybody knows Zach is.
Yeah, Zach's a good guy. But there was one time when I was running an errand for my mom, and I was picking something up in the middle of some like popcorn or candy shop or something in Syracuse. And as we were loading my car, this car drives up behind me and it's like, "We have no shame, Ty!" And they're like calling out. So I was just like, what? At the time, our channel only had like 200 subscribers. So
yeah.
It's not even like we had a lot of people, but it was just really funny just to be like, he's like, do you know those guys? I was like, I have no idea who that was. That was the only time I've ever really, truly been recognized. Lately, with what I'm doing now, no recognition. But I do have a couple of people online that keep up with what I'm doing. How to handle it? Pretty much everyone that talks to me online is they're just having a conversation. They're just like, cool, I like what you do. And, they'll give me advice like, hey, maybe don't do this next time or try this next time. And it's really, really good. I mean, there's been a couple of people that have just kind of been like, how come you don't ever spend tons of time with me? I'm just like, because I have a lot of stuff I'm doing. I can't drop everything and play games all the time. I would love to play games with more people.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time, it's like, I don't want to just... I would love to play with randoms, but I don't want to play with people that are like, come on, you have to play with me. All
right. But here's one thing I have to ask, because I'm sure everybody wants to know. Are you and Heather going to do a Date Grumps episode for Valentine's Day?
Date Grumps?
Are you guys going to do a parody of Date Grumps for Valentine's Day?
Probably not.
No?
And the reason is because she doesn't like to be recorded.
Okay.
And I say that even though a couple of my episodes on my show, she's been in. And I never have to beg or plead her to be in an episode. I'll just be like, hey, Heather, I need you to help me with this. Mm-hmm. And she won't be like, do I have to? She'll just be like, okay, fine. Mm-hmm. And that's amazing to me because she hates being recorded, but she kind of puts that aside because she wants to help me with my show. So, Heather, if you ever watch this, you're gorgeous. I love you. No, I really respect the fact that she's willingly putting aside her not wanting to be recorded to help me with a video.
How? Okay. So I get this one all the time because my mom's always just my mom. How does your mom go about like the YouTube thing? Do you tell her about it? Does she know about it?
Yeah, she knows about it. In the Skyward Sword video, I actually recorded the opening bit at her house.
That was a big ass house. Yeah. I was like, whose house is that?
Yeah, that's my mom's house. So we ended up recording one of it. My mom supports what I do creatively because she thinks it's good to keep creating. Mm-hmm. She doesn't say it, but I know she thinks it. That she wishes it would be something that I could, or she thinks it's something I can sell. Mm-hmm. And
my mom's the same way. She's like,
she's right. I would be able to sell this, but not as it is now, not so unpolished.
Yeah.
But again, like I said before, that's not even my motivation for doing this. But she would prefer that I would work on something that I can sell. Mm-hmm. Like when I was doing a lot of glow sticking and fire dancing, she's like, "Oh, you can sell this." And I'm just like, I'm not doing it for the money.
I'm sorry, did you say fire dancing?
Fire dancing, yeah. I'll show you later. It's it's good stuff.
Okay.
It's hot.